What's going on, guys? Hopefully you're doing well, safe and sound, away from all this craziness in our world. And it is 4:33 in the morning right now. I was up at 2:45 to catch this flight out to Mexico. I didn't film at home because it was just too early. I had too much shit to do to get out of the house. But I'm here at the airport now in Dulles, flying out, heading to Leon, Mexico for the 2022 Lionheart Classic. So this is the second year that we had the show. Hopefully things, after you do a show one time, you know pretty much what to do and how the different aspects of the show work. So we already got that down. So looking forward to just landing today, going to the venue. Everything should be probably set up by now. And then tomorrow's check-ins. So quick little update. So I do travel with my aminos, right? Now check this out. I'm doing an experiment with the aminos with myself and several clients. And I need to have these with me at all times because I drink them throughout the day and I drink them in the middle of the night. And like I said, we're doing a test with specifically 3 scoops of aminos to see what the results would be. So far, the results are out of this world. Like, you guys would not believe how much it makes a difference to have your body chock full of aminos, essential aminos nonetheless, that all the way around the clock. It's like having an IV of aminos in you, which, your body will heal constantly because your amino acid pool gets depleted every 3 hours. So if you're not eating every 3 hours, with this, you don't have to eat. Calorie-wise, you're saving tons of calories because if you eat protein, there's calories in it. If you're taking aminos, the calories aren't there. So I said, all right, we have a few high-end athletes doing it. My wife is doing it. I'm doing a couple of clients. And what we're doing is we're experimenting to see what the results are by not increasing your protein, not increasing your carbs, training hard, and just adding more aminos in instead of adding more protein, right? Because more protein, there's, this is specifically for people with kidney problems, stuff like that, or just don't want to eat the food, don't have the appetite, etc. And we're just going to roll with it like that for a little while and see what the results are. But the whole point of this, talking about this, is this will show up on the scanners at the airport. So I didn't even bring my ice packs this time because I figured the ice packs always get picked up. It's a pain in the ass going through security. So literally, they take my bag and throw it aside again. I'm like, what the hell is in there? There's nothing in there. So the guy opens, he goes, I have to check this out. I'm like, knock yourself out. So he scanned it, he put it through the, swabbed it, scanned it, and then opened it, and it's still sealed. But the whole point is, aminos, of all things, will show up as something weird on a scanner. But everything else on my backpack, my books, my hat, like everything else, my food, everything's fine. But aminos, for some reason, shows up as like non-organic or whatever the fucking color is. It looks weird to them. So if you're flying with aminos, if you're flying with supplements, be prepared to get questioned about it, and they're curious as to what the hell it is. They'll swab it for, residue, for explosives and stuff like that. So flight takes off at 6:30, I land in Chicago at like 8:30, go through a layover there for 2 hours or hour and a half. Then I land in Leon, Mexico about 2 p.m. Once we land, it's go, go, go. So we're on the first leg of this trip. Let's go. All right, so first flight is down. We're in Chicago now. Gotta go meet up with a couple people from the NPC. We're all on the same flight heading in. So let's get that done. This month we got Brandon on the cover of, let's get, wow, these things are so thin now. These things are like, probably 3 of these? Yeah, these used to be 3 times thicker back in the day. Wow, it's so thin. Congratulations to Brandon on the cover again. Interesting little side note, you just saw that a lot of the food is gone, a lot of the drinks are gone. That's the whole problem with the shipping and supply chain and stuff. I've been flying, I can't tell you how many years. I fly, I don't know, maybe 20 times a year, maybe more. I've never seen stock in the different convenience stores and stuff be empty before. I've never seen that in 20 years. It's awful. People don't realize that just because where you live, it may not be affecting you yet. In Virginia, there are places like Giant Foods that don't have any food in it. Food stores with no food. It's real, guys. All right, so we found Andy. This is my friend Andy B, right? This is my other friend Andy B. We got 2 Andy Bartolomich and Andy Biddle. So if you guys have been competing for a while, you might know Andy Bartolomich. He's one of the 18. He's the expert. There you go. Now you see him. And Andy, Andy. Andy is the other tabulator. So if your scores are messed up, this is the guy right here. All right, guys, we made it to Mexico. Everybody's in the truck. We're rolling over to the venue now. Here we go. Ready to roll. All right, guys, we're all checked in. We are here at the Courtyard Marriott. at the Polyform in Leon, Mexico. We're gonna head over to the venue now. This is how this rolls. We actually get here and then right off the bat wind up. Let's see if we can see that out there. That's the view. Beautiful out there, those mountains. Reminds me of Vegas a lot. Really reminds me of Vegas. All right, so full day of traveling. We land, haven't even eaten yet, still fasting. It's 1:30 in the afternoon here. I probably won't eat till about 4 o'clock. I'll start breaking my fast at 4 o'clock. And then, but for now I need some water. I gotta get rehydrated because I haven't drank that much with the traveling and stuff. We're gonna go check out the Poly from the venue. It's in the same place, but a new part of the venue. It's bigger and better this year, so we're gonna go check it out now. Everything's already set up, which last year we had to actually set up ourselves. We landed, it's already set up. So we're gonna go check it out. So let's go see what's going on. Like I said, we landed and it's go time. We're here at the venue right now. We have the ladies Yolanda and Gabby over here packing up the goodie bags and stuff that are gonna be given out at the show. And I found out, and I actually was looking, Frank Diaz had posted a video, and Frank's the promoter down here, he runs the whole thing down here. Posted a video and I saw the sword that they were gonna be giving away at the show. And I knew exactly what that sword was. Now there's actually a lot of history behind the sword. It's not just like your typical sword that you get at the bodybuilding shows. And I believe this is one of the first times they've given away swords down here, right? Yes. So one of the first times they have it very special. Now first of all, the scabbard is handmade leather. Now it's hard to tell like in the camera, but this thing is like unbelievable. It's super, super cool. It's even got embossed on here, you know, with the
overall
Absoluto overall 2022. Now what makes this sword so special is you can see the Star of David right here, right? And we're gonna take this out of the scabbard right now. You can see here is the Ark of the Covenant, right? Now, why do I know what that stuff is and what is it? Check it out. So this is a replica, this is a deluxe replica of the Sword of Solomon. Now what that is it's called the Sword of Truth or the Sword of Solomon. So back in the times of Solomon's days, there were 2 women and there was a young boy. And both women claimed to actually be the mother of this boy. And King Solomon was like, we gotta figure this out. So what he did was he said, okay, I'm gonna decide who's the mother. He said, I'm gonna have this sword made. He had this sword made, right, the Sword of Truth. They convened again, and what he said was basically, I'm gonna cut the kid in half. Each one of you get half because we can't decide who the mother is, we don't really know. And one of the ladies said, you know what, forget it. She can have him, I just don't want him to die. She can take him. King Solomon looked at her and said, you're the mother, you get the son. Because only a mother would not let their son die. They wouldn't be greedy and spiteful like that. So the mother was found like that. The sword never had to be used. So the Sword of Truth or Solomon's sword, and this is actually a replica, full-size replica, deluxe replica of the Sword of Solomon. You can see those same, I don't even know what they're called on the ark itself. They're in the inscriptions here on the blade itself. I don't know if it's on both sides. Yeah, it's on both sides. But there's a lot of history behind the sword. It's not just a sword. And I'll tell you right now, Frank, great job, man. Especially for the first time a sword's being given out, this is, I mean, if you're gonna get a sword for a gift, this is gonna be the one.
It is a big deal, man.
This is beautiful, man. Especially the handmade leather. It's so nice. So, on Sunday, because the show's here on Sunday, it's not on Saturday. On Sunday, we will find out who the overall or Absoluto 2022 is.
And there's 9 swords. There's
9
overalls.
So this is the overalls, right? So you have this one, and you have
there's
8 more,
8
just
more.
like it. Do they have the same coloring and stuff on
So
it?
guys get the blue handle, and women get the red handle.
Red handle.
Yeah.
Awesome. These are so cool. This is the women's sword. This is so cool. Great job.
And being the city of Leon, and you have the 2 lions there on the sword. I mean, that's so cool.
In general, even if you don't know what it is, it's cool. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, I know exactly what that is, and that's pretty cool. It's got a lot of history behind it. And I was actually shocked to find out that Frank knew what he bought. He knew exactly what he had, and we talked about it on the way up here, and I was like, how do you know? He knew exactly the history behind it. So it's not just an award, it's an award that has some thought, some meaning behind it.
Yes.
That makes it extra special. So I'm pumped, man. I can't wait for Sunday. All right, we are finished up for the day right now at the venue. We're gonna go out and grab something to eat right now. Check this out, the view now. You guys saw the view earlier, right? So this, like I said, it looks like Vegas, right? Look at that. To me, that looks so much like Vegas. Like, if you've ever been to Vegas before, like the mountains are out there, and then all these lights and stuff, like which are on the strip and the valley and stuff, reminds you so much of Vegas. And over here, right here, that is a circus that they have. So they're not a circus, yeah, a circus. So we're not gonna have time to go see that, but it's a circus, like a traveling circus that they put up over there with the big top and the tents and stuff. And I forgot here, Leon is not like Cancun. It's not super touristy. So right now, ER is on.
I don't even think ER has been on in America for years now, but it's ER in Spanish. And that's the only thing that's pretty much on, besides some news that's on in Spanish and some other Spanish soap operas or Mexican soap operas. I don't know what the fuck is going on in those. So probably won't be much TV watching tonight. Take a shower and just crash out because we're going to be up early in the morning. We get check-ins tomorrow. I got to do cardio in the morning still. I'm not going to, get off my program at all. I'm still going to keep up with what I got to do. And yeah, big day tomorrow. And then, of course, Sunday, the big day. And then we fly out. We got to leave here at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. 2 a.m. we leave the hotel to go to the airport. It's going to be a killer day that day. It's a good thing I can sleep on planes, guys.
All right, guys, here we are starting off early this morning, getting the check-in set up. So they're going to come down after they register and get their buttons over here at the end. They're going to come down, go to the stations that whichever division they're in, whichever class they're in. And what we'll do is we'll do the check-ins, weigh-ins, heights. For those of you that don't know how this works, you've never been to one of these things, this is a wellness and bikini. So there's no weight classes for wellness and bikini. There's a height class. So we use this height measurement checker thing here to check people's height. And what we'll do is we'll get their heights, put them in the right classes like that. For men's bodybuilding, classic bodybuilding, we will have the scales to weigh them in. Everything else is heighted. So for all the other divisions. So we got all this thing set up, ready to roll. Check-ins are today. We got up this morning, had a good breakfast. All of us met up this morning at 8 a.m. Had a good breakfast. They had awesome eggs. Super fresh food here. They had the green juice, which is like celery, melon. Like, the food here is amazing. I love having the food in Mexico. And I don't mean like the stuff, like the fried stuff and the typical Mexican food that you think of. I mean, stuff that is super healthy and super clean. Love it. So we're getting ready to roll. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, guys, it's about that time. You ready, Vince?
Had to bend over and oh no, not.
Influencer, Clark. Huh? Sure. Is your video?
Yeah. We're rolling.
Influencer lifestyle?
Always.
Prove you got it done. Oh, did you already get done? Yeah. Yep. You got yours done already today?
It tickles like a mother. It does.
He's very gentle.
It tickles. Not crying, you're crying. You're gonna be crying, Vince. You're up next. You're gonna. All right, guys. Introduce you to Memo. Memo. This is our boy Memo down here in Mexico. Memo's with GAT Labs, right?
Yeah.
With GAT Labs. He's also the MC of the show. So when you guys hear the person talking, it's him. He'll be sitting on my right side, and we run the show together. So Memo, are you excited?
I'm ready.
He's ready.
It's good to see you again.
Absolutely.
It's an honor.
Absolutely. Where can they find you if they want to check you out?
What?
Where do they check you? So, like, where's your Instagram and YouTube?
Memo Rodriguez Fitness.
Memo Rodriguez Fitness on Instagram. What about YouTube?
Yeah, it's the same.
Same thing all across?
The same, okay.
Awesome. You guys go check Memo. He's a great guy.
Thank you.
All right. After the COVID test, my nose is still itching. It's like a half an hour later. But it's time to eat. So we have these amazing meals, which has rice, sweet potato, chicken. And this is called churramo. I just tried it yesterday for the first time. It's like, if you think about the stems of broccoli, what that tastes like in the texture, it's like that, but it has a skin on it like an apple. It's a vegetable from down here. I'd never tried it before. I loved it, so I asked them for that today. So thank you so much for bringing so much to Yolanda, as well as the whole staff here that's been taking care of it. She went and ran and got a silverware and stuff like that. So Gabby's been running around like a mad woman all weekend too. Again, without them, we wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you, Gabby, Yolanda, and your entire crew. It's time to dig in and get ready for check-ins. All right, guys, morning meeting right now. Check it out. We'll go over all the directions and stuff, getting ready for the show.
Gentlemen, no stripper trunks. Classic physique, make sure we hike up your trunks. No other federation symbols should be on it, okay?
So basically they run through everything
Jewelry, classy
that
jewelry for
a
the
competitor
women.
would need to know for the show.
Men are allowed
And
earrings.
we call it the
just
athletes
no dangly
meeting.
Earrings.
You see the athletes back here. The judging panel.
No gum. And of course, athlete safety's first, so if you're not
We're ready
feeling
to
well,
go.
let us know.
All right, guys, we're into Mission right now. Me and Frank are over here with the different companies that are here for the expo. And I want to show you guys this. I think this is really dope, and I think that in America, this would be awesome. We're just going to flip the camera around right here. So Beast Belts makes custom belts. They can make pretty much anything you want. Here's like the woodland camouflage here. But check these out. These Louis Vuitton belts. These are really, really high quality leather. These are so nice. And they got really cool patterns on them that we don't see back home. Those are dope, man. Those are really cool.
Some of the new items that they came out with, those really cool sleeveless shirts. You know,
Yeah, very old school, like the
old
90s,
school.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, the sleeveless stuff like the 90s. That's cool, man.
Really cool.
Yeah, really cool stuff.
But some of the best accessories, I'm telling you, I've been using this stuff. I've been training with this belt. I have my own custom made.
beast belt, yeah.
Yeah, snake skin. Actually, everything customized.
Yeah.
They can customize. They can make the belt.
Well, that
with-
custom out they had backstage was made out of boa, right?
Yeah.
It was like boa skin or boa snake skin, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, they have all the. This is the leather capital of Mexico.
Yeah.
And, you know, anything leather. So these guys are the specialists.
It's awesome.
They also make some other accessories.
All right, guys, we're out here at the expo again. I want to introduce you to Carly. So come here, Carly. We want to show you a product that PSN actually has out here right now. It is a creatine, but look what it is. Cerveza. It's beer flavored creatine, which we don't have in America yet, which I have a feeling. What do you think?
Man,
Frank, I
check
think
this out,
beer
man.
flavored creatine would probably sell
that's
really
badass.
well.
No, check this out. Cola flavor.
Cola flavored creatine.
creatine.
So there's a creatine shortage in America. We come down here, and they got cola flavored creatine, beer flavored creatine,
Oh man, look at
What
this
is this
protein.
one?
Churro flavor.
churros flavored protein. So they're taking things to a different level up here. This is
And look at the buckets.
the buckets. Those are old school buckets. We used to have. I mean, it looks like you had to see your driveway with them.
I know, that's
But
badass, huh?
we used to have those all the time.
No, look at
Oh, what cool stuff! And just like that, the show was over. Now, couldn't do any filming while we were actually competing, but we do all the pictures and stuff afterwards. And everybody's making their way out at this point. And the show was over. So, second annual Lionheart Classic here down in Leon, Mexico was a smash, complete success. Had a great time. Now we're gonna grab something to eat, go back to the room, finish packing up, try to get a couple hours of sleep. It's like 6:30 now. The flight is at 5:18. So we got to leave here to get to the airport about 2 a.m. So we're just gonna go back, pack up, and then get as much sleep as we can, get our asses out of here. So let's roll. You know the place you're staying at is cool when they have a mask of Sin Cara in the lobby. All right, guys, check it out. It's 1:40 a.m. right now. I've been up since 1 o'clock. Let's see if I can find some lighting over here. That's a little better, right? Where are we? Here we go. That'll work. Been up since 1 a.m. So we're having a flight that goes out here at 5:18 a.m. So we have to leave here to go to the airport at 2 a.m. to be able to catch this flight, get through customs. We have COVID tests that we have to present. I'm tired, guys. It's been 3 hours. And then I'm waiting for the other two Andys. So Andy and I will taxi it into the airport. We'll get on the flight. We go to Houston. We go through customs in Houston. Push that button, get that out of there. We go through customs in Houston. And then we all branch off into other ones. I think Andy B goes to Pennsylvania. Other Andy B goes to Ohio. And then I fly to DC. So we disband from there. But this is what some of these things are like, man. You land, you go nonstop. Actually, that's the way all of these things are. Whether it's a national show, a pro show, international show, which is what this is. It's a go nonstop thing. I don't think people realize how much goes into it to make these things happen. To be totally honest with you, the coordination, the teams, the teamwork, so many people to make this thing work. And I'm very proud, very privileged to be part of that team that goes on these things very regularly and does this. As tiring this is, as much work as this is, I love it, right? I'm getting to do what I love. And that is just absolutely fucking awesome. That I'm 46 years old and I'm continuing to do what I love, bodybuilding, right? It's kind of shifted into another form, but I still do what I love, bodybuilding at heart. I'm still involved in bodybuilding. I love that aspect of it. So we're gonna, hopefully they'll be down here any second, hop in that cab, get out of here, get to the airport, make that long journey home to see Aaron and Brady. I haven't seen them in about 4 days now, and it's been so hard with the time differences. And Aaron goes to work really early. There's a 2-hour time difference. It does make a difference where we can't really connect. Like I can't get a hold of her on the phone because by the time I'm done there, she's already in bed. So it's just texting for 4 days. Like you don't get to see or talk to your loved ones except through text for 4 days. So I'm looking forward to seeing her and Brady right now when I get home and settling in. I'll be home Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday is the premiere of the movie Volkov Origins, which I filmed. I think it was 2 years ago now. I had a small role in that. If you go in the Internet Movie Database, IMDb, I have a page up there and it shows what I've been in and the things I've done film-wise. And the premiere is then. So we got a red carpet premiere we're going to do then. And that's going to finally round out a very busy week and have time to just chill with Aaron on the weekend. So, but until then, it's only Monday. It's Monday at 1 a.m. So my whole week is planned out already, you know, for things and events. And I'm just fortunate and blessed enough to be able to go through this stuff. So let's head to the airport and set this long journey on home now. And just like that, little movie magic, I am back home. It's 4 o'clock. I left at 2. 14-hour travel day. I'm with my main man, Brady. I missed you, buddy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I missed you too, buddy. What a good boy. Oh, it's my guy. So for now, I'm going to spend time with him. Aaron will be home a couple hours, make some food, do a couple things. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm going to rest now. I'm beat. Whew, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm breathing heavy because it's about 20 degrees outside right now. I was not expecting that to come home to that from 80-degree weather. It's been warm in Virginia for a while. So I did get the temperature drop today, huh, buddy? Yeah, temperature drop. You get the temperature drop. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next time. Okay, I lied. The last scene that I shot was not the last scene. This is the last scene because came home, saw Brady, and now, of course, Aaron is home. And we're doing our work on our laptops together. While I was sitting here when Brady's down there, I feel like, look, tell me you're old without telling me you're old, babe. We sit on the couch together with our laptops and do work with the dog.
Back, tired,
But I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see him. Now the day is over. The day's complete. We can rest. This will be the last scene that we filmed for the vlog instead of, it was Brady. I'll show you that one. You haven't even seen it yet. Thank you guys for tuning in. Signing off this time for a second time. This time I mean it. we're by iOS 3. No, I'm by iOS 3.
You're by, I'm by iOS 3. Okay. I mean, I would like to be by iOS 3.
I'm by iOS 3 and that's Mrs. by iOS 3. And we're out.